So please make a note and plan to join us for some of these upcoming seminars and forums. Now, as most of you know, we recently published a new book entitled The Gospel According to Barack: Where Did Barack Obama Get His Ideas About Christianity? The book has gotten excellent reviews and is available at Amazon.com. Of course, there's been a lot written about President Obama's personal life and his social and political ideology, but this is the most substantive treatment of the religious factors that have influenced his values and beliefs that I'm aware of. Now, I was motivated to write the book by the comment that the President made back in May that it was his Christian faith that inspired him to publicly come out in support of same-sex marriage. And I thought at the time that such a comment certainly deserves an appropriate response because, frankly, nothing could be more inexcusable or indefensible than misrepresenting the Christian faith to promote a practice that's clearly unbiblical. In addition, many of Obama's policies and programs over the last 4 years have promoted a radical secular and immoral agenda that's incompatible with Christian social ethics. But essentially, this book is neither a personal nor a political critique of Barack Obama, but instead focuses on two major factors that have influenced his understanding of Christianity: mainline Protestant liberal theology and black liberation theology, which in turn inform not only his political ideology, but also his views on some of the most controversial social and moral issues of our day. Now, my thesis is very simply this: how can someone who professes to be a Christian be so consistently wrong when it comes to issues such as abortion, homosexuality, and the proper relationship between church and state? And as I write in my book, it's very troubling that President Obama, a professing Christian, seems so bizarrely confused on a wide range of moral and religious issues. Throughout his political career, he's been consistently pro-abortion, even to the point of opposing parental notification and supporting partial birth abortions, a horrific and unconscionable practice. In 2008, he commented that if one of his daughters made a mistake and became pregnant, he would not want her, quote, punished with a baby. And following the passage of Obamacare, his administration announced that church-run institutions must provide access to contraceptives and abortifacients in health care plans for their employees. As the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops charged, the Obama administration actually poses the greatest threat to religious liberty in American history, certainly an unprecedented threat to religious liberty in American history. Now, many of you know that Barack Obama had little or no acquaintance with Christianity prior to joining Reverend Jeremiah Wright's Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago in the late 1980s, and that his whole paradigm for understanding the Christian faith has been conditioned by two very radical influences: theological liberalism and black liberation theology, both of which are serious distortions of biblical Christianity. And as such, I think it calls into question whether or not he truly understands the nature of Orthodox Christianity. Now, much of the book focuses on the historical origins and teachings of liberal theology and black liberation theology, which is essentially a very toxic and volatile mix of racialism and neo-Marxism. I also write about Jeremiah Wright and Obama's home church for 20 years, Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago, and the debate over whether Obama is truly sincere when he professes to be a Christian. I hope you'll read The Gospel According to Barack and help us get the word out about this book. As I mentioned, it's available at Amazon.com, and it's really ideal for group studies. So with that, I'd like to emphasize some of the major points in the book that I think that all Christians, and for that matter, all concerned Americans, need to be aware of.